All right, welcome back everyone. Today we have a great workout. It's going to be one of our favorite International Bro Day. We're going to be focusing on chest. Funny enough, these videos usually get the most views. Let's be honest, all guys that train and been going to the gym or start going to the gym, chest is usually our favorite workout, body part to work out. Obviously, arms and shoulders come close second, of course, with back. Usually legs, we'll leave it to maybe 30 minutes at the end of the day, at the end of the week. We're just kidding. If you don't love legs, learn to love it. Legs is very, very important. And if you don't do crazy workouts for legs, then do other exercises that really get your legs engaged. Go play some soccer, basketball, something that's gonna make you, some sprinting movements kind of thing that's gonna make your legs grow. But overall, just learn to love legs. And then I'm getting sidetracked. Boobies, chest, chesticles, man chest, man breast. Today, as you know, we would like to focus primarily on the top part of the movement, the top part of the chest. The upper chest is usually my weakest point, so I like to work that one first. We're gonna be doing some warm-ups. Sorry, I'm a little jacked with the pre-workout, so I'm mumbling on. We're gonna be starting with, again, warm-ups. We're gonna do some stretching, some jump ropes. Highly recommend, if you don't have a jump rope, do some jumping jacks or just run in place, whatever you want to do. I also did some stretch and slow negatives on the TRX band or straps, whatever you're going to call that attachment, which is really, really a great way to completely stretch out your chest, which is what I want to do. And also, we're going to do some flies. That's going to be a great way to warm up the chest for the destruction that's coming. Want to make sure we're going to be prepared for all the pain we're gonna suffer right now. So again, we're starting with some flies. I'm gonna do flat bench flies instead of incline flies, mainly because we're gonna be starting also with some incline presses. So what we want here is, we wanna make sure that the way we handle the weights puts the most force on our chest to push that to complete, to get a deep stretch on the upper chest. If you're feeling your shoulders, if you're feeling your biceps, if you're feeling your triceps, then move around a little bit and get to an angle that completely stretches out your chest. That's what we want. Once we hit that specific point, that's really gonna be stretching our chest. That's what we wanna do to push. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And again, we want to make sure that our shoulders are backing down and we're not pushing through our shoulders. We're just completely isolating the chest. Lock your arms as well. You don't want to use your triceps or biceps to bring the weight up. So make sure you're locked in. Kind of like the pec deck machine at the gym. Okay. So, to save some time in the video, I already pre-warmed up. I didn't want to record myself doing jumping jacks / jump rope. So I can really focus and make the video shorter for you guys. So first exercise, again, we're gonna do some incline bench using the cable attachment. I usually do about 20 degrees. You don't want the bench to be too high because then your front delts kick in. Want to make sure we completely isolate the upper chest. So make sure the angle is not too high. So you don't need a crazy amount. Obviously, you don't need it to be flat. You need some degree to engage more your upper chest. So what I did right there is 20 degrees, but play around to see which one engages your chest even more. For me, 20 to 30 degrees is a sweet spot. So try different ones, see which one works best for you. All right. Again, fix your shoulders, So your shoulders are backing down. You want your back to be completely flat against the bench. You don't want to arch it, because I mean, there's nothing wrong. You'll see a lot of influencers and fitness people arch their backs when they do bench press, which is fine. It actually helps you engage your chest more. However, when you do it like this, you actually are pointing your chest up, and what it does is start engaging your lower and mid chest instead of what we're trying to target right now, which is our upper chest. So keep the back completely flat, and we're gonna bring it up. Again, get the stretch going. Oh yeah. You don't want to go completely high, because then you're going to be doing your front delts. You want to do a slight angle forward. Imagine the bottom part of the handle being above your nipple line. Yeah, I'm going to call that the lip line. Nipple line. Imagine there's lasers shooting out your nipples towards the chest, completely straight. And want to make sure our hands are being above that. I'm going to do a neutral grip, and then the bottom part of the handle, I want it to be above my nipple line or close to it. Okay, enough of nipple talk. I know it just got weird. Let's move on. Let's move past it. We're all adults. We can say the word nipple and not get weird out about it, even though I just made it super weird. But we can be adults. Okay, enough nonsense out of me. We're 6 minutes in, and we still haven't started our first exercise. All right, we're not gonna rest today. We're just gonna push through and get crazy. Okay, so I got about 55 pounds on each side. Nothing too wild, but enough to get a good burn on the chest. Again, shoulders back and down. Oh yeah. Fuck. I did 12. That really fucking hurt. Ah, yeah. Let's go. Gonna get some water. I'm gonna rest for a couple of seconds and keep going. Okay. While we rest, I want to mention a little bit about balance. I know I'd like to talk a little bit in between sets to rest our chest, of course, and for educational purposes. I mean, I talk a lot about balance, consistency, and all that. Speaking of balance, on last Sunday, I went to brunch. I had 2 drinks. I had a massive breakfast burrito, biscuits, dessert, the whole shebang. Maybe like 3,000 calorie meal, probably even more. I mean, who knows? And that's fine. Like for the rest of the day, I control my level and focus primarily on eating proteins. I was well above my daily calorie intake, but that's fine. Again, it's all about balance. I went out to have with some friends and my wife and kid for some brunch. We had a great time. And then today and this week, we're gonna dial in and go back to our routine, eating well, maintaining our calorie count, and exercising. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that, 1 or 2 days out of the week, we can go out and have fun, not feel guilty, enjoy, have some good food, and then we're back into that mode. Again, you have to find a balance to it, and what balance looks for me, it looks completely different to you. You got to find what's best for you, but ultimately, also what works for you. Because again, what works for me might not work for you. But if there's no balance, like what's the point? Like you have to have fun. Life is too short to be worried about all the little details. I mean, unless you're gonna be competing, you don't need to take it this serious. You just gotta stay consistent, having a balanced, healthy lifestyle, and enjoy it once in a while. Have some drinks, eat with some friends, get some junk food. Junk food's good once in a while. It's good for the body. If you do it every day, that's when you have a problem. Let's go. Okay, ready? Shoulders back and down. Oh yeah. 5 more, come on. Hey. Hey. Fucking A. Woo. That fucking hurt. Son of a bitch. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Hope you guys like that one. Ooh, that was painful. Okay. No more chit chat, no more talk. I know it can be annoying, especially when you're trying to focus on working out and then also trying to understand what I'm saying, because that sounds all weird and I don't see the words enough, so I speak too fast. Okay. We're gonna do another one of these and then we're gonna switch. We're gonna do some incline flies to really completely isolate our chest. Great exercise. What we're gonna do is for the next one, we're really going to focus on, I'm gonna do a neutral grip, or you can do either neutral or the V grip. Great ways to really engage the chest, specifically the upper chest for me. When I do pronated, for some reason, I feel like more in my front delta than I do in my shoulders. So play around with it. We'll see it in a second once we go work out. But I think we're ready to go. I mean, my chest is still tired, but I wanna make this quick for you guys. I don't wanna wait too long and talk too much. I know, talk way too much. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, shoulders back and down. Sometimes for me it's easier to push the weight up and then get my shoulders back and down. And let's go, push it. So I'm gonna drop the weight a little bit and finish that set. Completely finish my upper chest. Whew. Oh yeah. Shoulders already feels, my chest already feels tired and painful. Shit. Woo. Son of a bitch. That hurt. Those partials at the bottom, those my reps, fucking killed. Oh yeah. Ugh. Okay. Enough talking. Enough jibber jabber. Let's set up for the next one. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna do about 10 degrees on the bench. Whew. That really hurt. That's pretty solid, right? You guys can see that. Again, what we want to do, actually, let me bring the seat back down a little bit. There we go. All right, flies, incline flies, slightly incline flies again. Want to make sure we're trying to keep our arms as wide as we can, but locked in, because we don't want to do this. We want to make sure we're bringing in the entire chest. We're gonna be hugging the air. Sorry, I started to talk and have the hold the weights. I'm gonna hug the air, okay? Bear hug the crap out of the air. And make sure we slow the eccentric, shoulders back and down, and squeeze. Keep the tension on the chest as we stretch. All right, so this is the ones I tell you, like, we want to make sure we do explosive movements on the positive, on the way up, on the concentric. However, since it's a very disadvantageous position, we don't want to try to push too hard too fast, because we can really hurt ourselves. So it's kind of like a truck gaining speed, right? Slowly but surely it starts getting a little bit of momentum, a little bit more speed before it goes to, full speed. Same thing for us. We're not driving a Tesla where it goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds and we pull something. Imagine more of a semi truck. One of those big 16 wheelers. 16 wheelers, 18 wheelers. There you go. As you know, I know nothing about trucks, except they're big turbo diesel engines. Yeah. See right there. I want to make sure I'm not going too hard, too fast. But also want to make sure we move it faster than the negative. To get that squeeze. Ah, fuck. Some more. Fuck. Let's see if we're gonna do another one. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit here. Fuck, that sucked. And my hand moved sideways. I'm putting the hat on. Whew. Okay, give me 1 second here. And a quick phone check. As you know, things get a little chaotic. All right. How did that feel? For me, it was completely destroying my upper chest, and it was completely isolating my upper chest, which is, mwah, chef's kiss. That's what we want. Mamma mia. Molto bello. All right. As you know, I don't speak Italian. As you can tell. So for all my huge Italian following, I apologize. Even though I know I have no Italian following. For some reason, they don't like me. Just say one joke, and that's it. Just kidding. All right. I'm making shit up now. Let's get back to it. We got 2 more sets to go. Oh yeah. Shoulders back and down. Back completely flat against the bench. Wanna make sure we don't engage our back here. And milk that negative. Oh yeah. Ooh, I gotta rest. Fuck. Woo, that hurt. Let's go. 4 more. Woo. Fuck, that was painful. I forgot to adjust the camera. I apologize. I get too caught up in the excitement of the exercise that I forget to move the camera. But hopefully, you saw the hands. You know I was working out. I wasn't faking it. I wasn't like off camera, just making noises. It sounded pretty weird. Let me take that back. So yeah, I already felt my upper chest completely activated there. Woo! Let's do some active stretch here because that one's painful. All right. Whew. Let's take a break real quick, get some water. Let's go. After this, we have 2 more exercises. We're gonna do bench press. I'm gonna use the Smith machine to do the bench press. We're gonna go a little bit heavy, even though our chest is already pretty tired. But we're gonna take that moment to really push it. Then from there, we're gonna switch to decline bench. Fucking hey. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing that you guys have to listen to me yap. We're gonna do some decline bench. Decline bench. I don't even know who that is. I just made that up. So we're gonna do a decline to completely destroy our lower chest. And yeah, enough of me embarrassing myself. Let's go. And this time I am gonna adjust the camera. See, I learn from my mistakes, I think. Don't tell my wife though, she'll get mad. She'll tell you otherwise. All right, flat back, shoulders back and down, contract it, and let's go. Come on. Fucking A. Woo! That fucking hurt. God damn it. It's probably why I don't have a big following. It's a curse too much. I do. I know. All right. So we're gonna rest while we set up for the next movement. Again, I wanna make sure that I don't waste too much of your time. I really do try to be as fast as I can. I know I talk too much and I start mumbling on, and I apologize. I wanna make sure that I give you guys good information, great advice that I use, that has worked for me. And you know, things, and that I do what I preach, right? So I want to make sure that I'm just not just doing some mouth service. Just, you know, make sure that what I do tell you actually works, because I've done it and I do it and it works for me. So, again, let's go. Too much talking, not enough doing. So for this one, we want to make sure we're gonna be around nipple level. The bar, that's where we're gonna touch. The hands, it depends on which one you feel activates your chest the most. For me, it's a little bit wider than shoulder. That really helps. That feels pretty good, but I want to go a little bit lower, so I need to move the bench a little bit higher. Okay. All right, that feels pretty good. Let's drop some weight on it. I saw one thing that I thought was pretty interesting. That I think it was either a high school or college coach, high school coach or college coach for a specific sport. I don't know if it was football or which sport, probably football. So what they did is they had the players get on their knees and then fall forward, and then they put their hands automatically without thinking on the floor to catch themselves from falling. And then they measure the distance between the hands, and they use that as your bench press width. I thought it was a pretty interesting way to kind of measure which one works for your chest. To be honest, I don't think there's been a lot of studies on there. I wouldn't hold my breath on that because I don't think it's actually a scientific thing, but I thought it was pretty interesting. And maybe it does work, but again, it can vary. You can fall sideways and put your hands a little bit awkward in an awkward position. It's just something that I saw online that I thought was interesting and a pretty creative way to measure which way. But ultimately, play around with it to see which works best. You don't want to have it too close, otherwise your triceps are going to be jumping in. So you want to either do shoulder length or a little bit wider, which is what I like. Also, I don't like to do it too wide. It just doesn't feel natural to me. So, all right. All right. For this one, I'm gonna do 2 sets of relatively heavy. I did about four functional reps. I'm gonna rest a little bit, I'm gonna go again. And then I'm gonna drop the weights and do my regular workout, my regular routine, my regular working set, which is one way to pump up and also to stimulate a little bit of the growth and also the strength of the muscle. It's one good little tip that I like to do. I don't do it in every exercise, of course, but definitely works. All right. Drink a little water. We're gonna go again. We're gonna drop the weights, rest a little bit, and go into our working sets. You don't have to. If you want, just skip ahead and go straight into your working set. That's just a little bit of thing I do that kind of gain a little bit of strength as well. So yeah, flat back against the bench. You can also put your feet down. For some reason, I just like it better this way because I can maintain my back completely flat. When I do this, I feel like my lower back arches a little bit. So I prefer to put my feet on the bench, but whichever you prefer. All right. Whew. All right. That's pretty good, right? Now let's come back down. Drag these puppies. Drag this weight. And go to our working set. Again, want to make sure we're doing slow and controlled movements on the negative. Try to hold the stretch at the bottom with the bench and with a straight bar. It's kind of hard to fully stretch out our chest because, of course, the bar hits our boobies, our nipples. So that's what we want to make sure we're controlling the negative. Try to hold the stretch at the bottom. Don't rest the bar on your chest. Try to hold it like maybe a centimeter above the chest to make sure that you keep it engaged, and then go back up. Again, be careful with your shoulders. You don't want to round your shoulders and push the weight that way because you're really going to hurt your rotator cuffs. And make sure that your arms, if you bring your elbows if you tuck them in, or if you have them too wide is going to hurt your shoulders. Too in is going to activate your triceps. And technically, it might not hurt your shoulders, but you're actually using your shoulders to push that weight up. So we want to make sure we keep it neutral, like about right in between that. So I know I'm doing the chicken dance right now, but like about that level, more or less. All right, enough talking. Shoulders back and down. Let's go. Whew. Can't speak right now. That's pretty solid, but I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna get some water, and we're gonna go. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm gonna be traveling starting Thursday. I'm gonna be going abroad. I'm gonna be gone for about 10 days. So I'm not gonna be uploading starting Thursday. Won't be uploading any videos. So the account will be in a little freeze, so I apologize. Go watch some of my older videos, do those routines, do those workouts, so you can continue being consistent if you are following along with my workouts. I know it sucks not having fresh content and fresh jokes, because I'm all about it. But again, it's all good. I'm gonna be completely out of shape. I'm not gonna gain a lot of weight because again, I'm gonna be going abroad, I'm going to Europe, so I'm gonna be walking a lot. And the food there is also not as processed and as chemical here in the US, so it's actually very easy to not gain weight because you walk a lot and the food doesn't like linger around, if you know what I mean. So it's gonna be a good trip. But I won't be doing any content. I'm gonna be losing a little bit of muscle mass because again, I'm not gonna be working out. I'm gonna be also eating a lot more carbs than proteins because that's usually how Europe is. So again, I'm gonna be losing a little bit of muscle. But again, it's a great way to show that, you know, vacations come up, you lose weight, and then once we're back, I'm gonna show you that, you know, you can just gain everything back up super fast and super easy. It's just a matter of just getting back into your routine and your workouts. Okay, enough talking. Let's go. We're almost done, I promise. Oh, fuck. Woo! So I got 2 more, but I'm seeing stars and dots and I'm losing my vision. Just kidding. 2 more, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Fuck, that was rough. So it's a good sign and also a bad sign. I'm seeing little black dots everywhere. Just kidding, but that was rough. It's a tough set. We got 1 more, and then this one's gonna be completely destroying our chest, primarily our lower boobies, our testicles. But yeah, we're almost there, people. Almost there. It's gonna be a little bit bonus at the end. If you wanna stick around, well, actually, I'm gonna add it to the description. We're gonna do some core. I'll show you before ending the video what we're gonna do to target our core. But again, nothing too crazy. I like to do 1 or 2 ab exercises, core exercises a week. You don't need to do over exercise your core. It's something that, you know, you can actually work out while you do other exercises like back and legs. what I like to do is just completely isolate it a little bit, but completely target the entire core, entire abdomen area. Also do some lower back to work this side of the core and also the obliques. But this one's gonna be mainly ab focus. Ultimately, abs show up when you actually reduce your body fat content. So that's why you don't need to do 300 fucking crunches every other day. It just doesn't work like that. It's just cardio. You want to make sure, like anything else, like any other muscle, you want to do weight or with some kind of resistance to push the muscle to grow, and then lower the body fat content to show your core, your abdomen. All right, let's go. All right, I got 4 more. Woo! 4 more. Let's go. Okay, maybe I can take another break. Oh, woo. All right, 1.5 more. Okay, now we're gonna go into ASMR. I have no idea what. I'm just so tired and I need to get energy back. I can't speak. All right, just kidding. Whew, that one's fucking tough. I hope you guys liked that one. I did not. Enjoyed a bit. It's a great workout though, great exercise. Let me rack the weights and then we'll set up for the next one so we can keep going and keep growing. I like that. Keep going, keep growing. Speaking of growing, my groin fucking hurts. Just kidding. Okay. So for the next one, for my next trick, again, like I mentioned, we're gonna decline the bench all the way down. The towel's gonna go flying anyway, so don't wait too much. If you have this kind of attachment, even better. I'll throw that puppy on there. And bring the bench up. Make sure it's locked in and safe. You don't want that. You don't want to eat it and fall on it. There's a video of this dude, he's eating shit. That became a little trendy last year. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. Okay, enough talking from me. I want to finish this and send you guys your way. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I really do appreciate you being here with me, spending the time with me, exercising with me. And all right, next one is gonna be, again, all lower chest. That's what we want to do, this angle right here. So let me use with the puppies, the purples, I mean, this tiny weight. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do flies to get completely stretched. So move the weight a little bit higher to get a full stretch on the lower chest. You should feel it right there. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then we're gonna bring them back up and then right back down. Oh yeah, that feels a lot. I feel the tension completely on my upper chest. I mean, my lower chest. Oh. For this one, you don't need a lot of weight. Almost lost my hat. Need the hat to talk to you guys. Okay. So again, you don't need a lot of weight. What you need is also slow the concentric completely. Hold the stretch, and then explode on the way up. Again, don't do a lot of weight. I'm only gonna do 20 pounds, which is not a lot. Main reason is, it's very risky. Well, it's a little risky on your shoulders because again, you're moving a lot of weight. So if you have any pre-existing injuries on your shoulders, be careful. Maybe don't do this. Do just regular stand-up tricep extension, not tricep, chest presses on the cable machine. Or don't do the stretch, just bring them down and do regular bench press, like so. But for me, I want to go down, get the stretch, and bring it back up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit embarrassing, but it's the only way I could get off. The only way I could, hey, that sounded pretty weird. The only way I can dismount that bench. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're gonna be doing a little bit more, but we're almost done, I promise. We're almost done. We're about 42 minutes in. Okay, let me show you when I talk about the ab workout. So what we want to do is taking advantage of the decline. If you don't have a decline, no worries. You can do regular as well. Sit it down, but get some little weight so you can completely isolate the core. So again, what I like to do, instead of just regular crunches like so, I like to come back down and then do station crunches. Then I'm wrapping my back around. Let me bring it up a little bit. What I like to do for my core, the sole purpose, well, one of the main purposes of your abdomen is to contract your back, right? To bring your back in, to arch it. Not to, you have your lower back muscles to bring your back, and then your core to bring it in, to really crunch it in. So a lot of people forget about this specific movement of your core. So they do all these crazy exercises that actually don't really engage your core at all. It's more hip flexors, glutes. So what I like to do, besides I need to clean my floor, I just noticed a big old chunk there that I need to clean. What I like to do is completely crunch the abdomen and then retract it. So when I completely stretch the abs and bring it in, it's really hard. So you don't need any weights. If you can do it, great. If not, just do a couple and then you can drop down and do some regular crunches. And again, really focusing on contracting the abdomen up. But again, if you can, great fucking exercise. So you're gonna straighten up your core and crunch it in. It's a great way to completely grow your abs. It's crazy. Another thing that you can do, if you can't do the crunches, do side to side. You don't need a lot of weight. So wanna make sure you're looking at the ceiling and then side to side to completely contract your core there. So those are the main core exercises that I'm gonna do for abs. Again, you don't need a crazy amount of torque for that. You don't need weights. It's just all you, and it's fucking killer. All right, ready for the next one? Let's go. Okay, shoulders back and down. Stretch. Whew. Okay, that sucked. We got one more. I'm gonna call it a day. Whew. All right, sorry, just checking my email real quick. I'm already trying to get bothered with work email stuff, work stuff, but okay. How did that feel? Did you guys like it? Did you guys didn't like it? You're like, oh, that looks like shit. I get it. I know my negatives were really a little fast. I wasn't holding it as much. It's just my chest is pretty cashed. So, how you guys like that? Do you feel the stretch on the upper part of the chest? That's what we want, that complete stretch all the way to the bottom, and the contract all the way up to really squeeze, again, the bottom part of the chest. That's what we want. That's our golden ticket. All right, let's finish it up and call it a day. Let's go. Fuck. Two more. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, you guys. That sucked. Hope you guys did better than I did, because that was terrible. But yeah, great fucking exercise. You can completely destroy the chest, the chicken titties. Hope you get a good workout to get jacked. Okay, enough out of me. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys had a good workout. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Try and make it quick to the point. I ended up being almost 15 minutes. Again, I'm sorry, I need to edit it. I know I need to do a lot of things to make this channel better, to be actually more valuable for you guys. But for those who are watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I really do enjoy these workouts, and hopefully you guys can get some value, and hopefully I'm helping you guys get better and getting closer to your fitness goals. And hopefully I'm a good enough gym partner for you guys. But great job today. You guys killed it. Now go kill the rest of your day. Thank you again. Take care. Bye.